Welcome back. A local theater in Montrose is putting on a captivating and emotional play about fatherhood and friendship. It's called A Case for the Existence of God, and it's playing through June 30th at Stages. Joining me now is Adam Gibbs and Bradley Atuba. They are actors in this play. They're here to share more about why you need to go and check this out. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, we were having such a great conversation. We want to let everybody at home in on this because you guys are in this play. So let's talk about the case for the existence of God. What is it about? We're talking fathers, friendship, maybe some sadness in this play. Tell us about it.
Well, at face value, it's my character Ryan is seeking to get a loan from a mortgage broker, played by Bradley, his character Keith. Which sounds like watching paint dry, but in 90 minutes with no intermission, we very quickly learned so much about the men that are strangers and how strangers can come together, and you learn so much from each other. And yes, we very quickly in the play learn that they're both fathers of 2-year-olds and who share the same daycare, and so you really in the hour and a half get to see this journey of friendship between these two strangers that ultimately kind of propel themselves forward into their lives and their legacies after their lives.
Bradley, would you say the two characters are meant to be so opposite? Like, does that play a role in this?
I believe so.
Yeah.
These two, both Keith and Ryan, come from two very different backgrounds. And you just kind of see them navigate their journey through life and through fatherhood and through friendship. So yes, polar opposites, but opposites attract.
Yeah, and sadness. Sadness is a little bit of a theme in this play. Tell us about how that works here.
Definitely. Well, for any of the parents out there, they know full well that life and parenthood is full of sadness, but it's also full of joy and full of so many wonderful things. So yes, you do kind of see the trials and tribulations that these two men go through as fathers and just as humans. But like humanity, we also have a lot of just hilarious moments that kind of help get you through the darker times.
Yes, yes. Bradley, what do you want the audience to take away from? Is there several things that you want the audience to kind of absorb when you're in this play, or is there one, main focus that the message that you're trying to send?
I feel like for me, rarely do we see two men on stage or two men in media form a platonic love for each other. And Samuel D. Hunter, the playwright, highlights this in this play. Again, two people from very different backgrounds just coming together and forming this friendship of love. So what I would love for people to take away from this play is that these preconceived notions that we have of society and of life and of men together, it kind of just debunks it and just says, hey, we love each other, we're platonic, and we're gonna get through this and everything will be okay.
Yeah. Okay, for both of you. So we'll start with you, Adam. What is your favorite part of the show?
I'm very fortunate to be a father myself of a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. Margot, Ruby, I love you. But so to just the moment, what's so beautiful about this theater that we're performing in, it's a very intimate space. The furthest audience member is maybe 20 feet away from us. So they're right there. So we absolutely feed off their energy, and there are many lines throughout the play that hit me very differently as a father that I wouldn't have hit me that way beforehand. Yes. And so when you hear those or the laughs of little things, I'm like, that's a parent, that's a parent, that's a parent, that's a parent. So just that connection with the audience, because they are so close and right there. The playwright kind of said that when he set out to write this play, he wanted to have a play that that you could produce completely in your living room, in your kitchen, in a small space, and it's very tight. We're right there, and so to share that bond with the audience is really special.
Over the stories that you're all going through,
absolutely,
in a way,
absolutely.
Right? Bradley, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part is probably the park scene. We just get to be with our kids in space. Of course, the kids aren't there, but we just get to talk to them and see them, and we really get to bond over just being fathers. And you really do see the humanity, you see the light of the play and of these characters. That has to be my favorite part.
Do you tap into being a parent? I mean, you kind of have to, right, in a way.
I'm not a parent. Okay. I am an uncle, though.
Yes.
Shout out to Lydia and Kalia. But Yes, I am an uncle, so I definitely tap into that. Yeah.
All right, we're talking about how do you get ready to get on stage, and I thought it was interesting to go over, just what you guys do beforehand. Is it kind of like, okay, it's game time, like we have our routine? What do you guys do before you get on the show and to prepare for this?
It's definitely a little bit of that. If we've been off for a couple days, we'll typically try to come together and just kind of blow through the lines of the play pretty quickly, just so it's fresh in our minds. Like you said, they basically clear us to go get to places, and then they clear us once the house is closed and everyone's in their seats, so we get to kind of hang out in the entryway where the patrons would normally be, and we get to, exactly like Bradley said, just hug it out, break a leg, take a minute to ourselves, and because that's the real challenge is in the first scene, not knowing each other, where we know each other now quite well, and so to kind of not play the end of that play in the first scene,
Yes. Bradley, what about you?
Oh, I have to review my lines. It will just go out. So I have to review my lines, all 73 pages. Shout out to Samuel D. Hunter. So review my lines, warm up, get all physically warm up, get the blood rushing, do tongue twisters, get my mouth ready, and just go out there.
That's so fascinating to me. That's so fascinating. Okay, so this play will be held at Stages. Just give everyone the information and where they can get more.
That's right. It's at Stages Houston pretty much every day but Monday and Tuesday. We're running